happy Saturday. It is Saturday, 1st of November. So happy to have you here. I am still in my robe, even though it's midday. I'm going to head to the gym soon because I want to. Okay, we're going to do a little plan with me. I have so many things to do, but I really have to get them out on paper and organize myself. And I know it's Saturday, but I'm still going to treat it like I have today. So I'm going to plan today, plan tomorrow, maybe even plan Monday. But I have so much stuff that I want to get done, that I need to get done, but I need to make sure that I am organized in order to do so that when I hit the ground, post my gym workout, I'm ready to just go through my stuff. Welcome back, girl. If you are actually, I have quite a few men watching me. Hey fellas. Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Christa. This is a channel all about stationery and analog. So I am still in my Filofax Malden. I'm trying to hang in here, even though, I want to go back to my Ranger. But I'm like, no. This one needs to get some love. And that's the problem with, or one of the downsides of having multiple covers is that you want to give them each some love and not neglect. But it could also be an opportunity to just be like, you know what? I'm going to let go of some covers because maybe I don't want to have this many options. So anyway, I'm in my Malden. It still doesn't feel as wonderful as my pocket. This one feels so soft. I think it's the back pocket that's making it feel extra soft. I think that's what it is. Anyway, this is a mess. This is supposed to be my wallet. We're going to talk about this. I can't deal with this. And y'all know I love a good matching set, but I'm starting to be really attached to having my planner with me wherever I go. And taking both of these just so that I can use a few cash envelopes in the back. I'm not using any of this. It's just becoming... I went to Chick-fil-A yesterday. Anyway, do not judge me. It's just becoming too much. And I'm going to plan and have my wallet in a personal size, or I'm going to plan and have my wallet in a pocket size. I don't think I want to have a pocket planner as a wallet, especially something that's this big. I guess I could go back to my Mini 5, which is much smaller. But I have some options, so let's just talk through it. So here's the setup. I really want to have y'all know I am a cash budgeter, partially. Actually, I'm digital and cash, but I like to carry cash for the categories where I tend to overspend or I want to watch what I'm spending. So fun money, eating out, this is just in here because when I go get my grooming services, I want to pay cash now. Car maintenance is in here because I have to do some car stuff. So I want to have a space for the days when I get my car wash or get oil change. I can just put money right in the envelope that it belongs in. Now, these envelopes don't all need to be here. Once I get my car oil change today, I can take this out. This doesn't need to be in here. Right? But I'll have it to put in here just in case I need to take cash for car maintenance outside the house. Getting to be too much. And then as far as my cards, I don't want to show you everything, but I got this little Filofax plastic thing here. And you can put 4 cards in here. So I have my driver's license and my 3 American Express cards, which are the ones that I use regularly. So that's okay. So I did solve the problem of where am I going to put my cards? Because putting the cards here didn't seem like a good idea. So it works if I was planning in this and this was a wallet. Like, of course, I would clean it up a little bit, but this is the state of things right now. So, but I'm attached to this. Like, I need, you know, work is ramping up. Work meaning my studio work. Excuse me. Excuse me. My studio work and just some other things that I have to get into play before the new year. So I need the space here. I'm also back in my plotter because this is my work planner, and I need the space here as well. So I don't want to downsize to a pocket just yet. I mean, it may be a time for that. Actually, I think the time for me to have been in a pocket for planning and for my wallet was this summer when I had nothing going on. But that time has passed. So I want to stay here. So I had to figure out, okay, what can we do in order to have my cards and stuff in here? And I had this in my stash. So I'm thinking that I want to go through this planner, thin it out, and then I'm just going to move my few cards over here. I actually was thinking about moving the cards that I use most frequently. Let's just take this stuff out. Actually, I don't need to take that out, but we can take this out. I was thinking about moving the cards that I use most frequently here, and then the cards that I use less frequently in this. So that's one idea that we will tackle today. And let's just go and see what else we can take out. I made some notes, and I'll do a quick little flip as we go through. You can see. No changes here, no changes here, no changes. Oh, I love this thing. I just love the way it feels. It's so thick. Space trackers. This is still working. I just updated this. This is okay, but I honestly don't need this here because, I mean, I'll leave it here, but I don't need this here. I need to color this in. This is fine. I want to change this. I just saw someone's, I think I'll keep doing this for the rest of the year, but this isn't giving me the feels that I want to have. But I did just see someone else's channel. Sorry, I'm actually listening to this person right now. Dory Journals, D-O-R-Y Journals. And she did this flip, and she has so many good ideas in there, but I like the way her fitness and steps tracker were listed. So I may try that. Still keep this because it will be good to see the full year. But I need something that's a little bit more energizing for me. So that's fine. This is fine. These trackers are fine. Okay, this is fine. Oh, some good news. Good news. Let me get let's see. Is it in here? Yep. Here we go. Here we go. So some goodness happened. Why do I have snacks everywhere? Goodness, girl. So, some things happened in October that were really good. I finished physical therapy. Yay. I think my gallery sold some art to some foundation, but at least that's what the email said. I'm still waiting for the full details, but that was great. I scored the most perfect chaise lounge on Facebook Marketplace 2 days ago. And this is a testament to making space for the things that you want. I have been wanting a chaise lounge for over a year and a half now. And it wasn't until a couple weeks ago where in my little library in my home, I live in a ranch style home. And you know, these ranches, they have like a little dining area. I don't need a dining area. So I immediately turned it into a library. had bookshelves built, built-ins built, a fireplace put in, and etc. Like a electric fireplace, etc. And 2 weeks ago, I was like, you need to make space for the chaise to go. So I cleaned the area, swept the floor, put away my dog's toys, like made space. And I put a rocking chair in the place where I wanted the chaise to be. Because I said, okay, well, at least the space is activated for a place where I want to sit and read in the evenings or the mornings. Y'all, I found, and I was just casually checking Facebook every other day, but I knew it was going to come. Like, I just knew it was time. Like, I felt ready for it. When I saw that thing, someone posted it for a certain price and I didn't want to pay that price. So I said, would you take this price? And it was like $75 less than what they had up there, but it was in pristine condition. Like, I didn't need to get it reupholstered. There were no spots. It looked like it was not touched. So I said, okay. They said, I have 2 other people interested. I'll let you know. And I said, okay. I told my best friend, I was on the phone with her at the time. I said, if it's for me, it'll be mine. Next day, got the message. You can get the chaise. I was like, all right, perfect. I can come over tomorrow. I saw it in person, pristine. It didn't even look like the woman touched it. It was an elderly woman. She said, I had it in my bedroom. I mean, it smelled beautiful. It didn't smell like old people smell. Nothing wrong with old people smell, but you know what I'm saying. Not old people smell, but like, you know how like it didn't smell musty or anything. It smelled beautiful, like it was in a perfumed room. And it was like, she hadn't even touched it. It's so comfy. And when I tell you, it is the exact blue match to my blue couch that I have. Like, it's the exact blue color. And, you know, my whole living room is color drenched blue, whatever. There's a whole story behind that. But I was just so happy. And then the next thing that happened was, you know, my YouTube channel has been monetized for about a year now. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, all that stuff. And I've been setting these little goals with like monthly payments from AdSense to see. And I've been working really hard. Like, I post a lot and I'm tired. And I was just feeling so down, like things weren't happening the way that I wanted them to happen. And I didn't post the handful of videos I thought I was going to post at the end of the month. Because sometimes when you get into the scarcity mindset, you start to like overextend. And I was just like, oh, let me just post 5 more videos and maybe I'll make my $200 goal. And it was like, I was just exhausted. And I just said to God, I was like, this channel can be whatever you want it to be. It's, you know, it's a joyful place. It's a place where I come to find inspiration and rest and peace and fun. And I want other people to get that too. And I don't want to have any of these other scarcity, desperate feelings around it. So I let it go and I didn't post anything. And yesterday when I got in, I looked at the analytics and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I hit my target without having to do more. Again, another testament to like, I'm just out here trying to do the least and surrender to God and let him do the rest. I show up, I think I post like 2 videos a week, sometimes 3 videos a week on this channel. And then I have another channel, my money channel, where I'm posting 2 to 3 times a week. So it's a lot. And mind you, y'all, none of this pays my bills, right? And I'm on the fence about whether or not I want to do full-time content creation or not, because it takes a lot to make videos and edit and learn things. And anyway, I want it to continue to be my joy and I don't want it to be pressure, but that I put it on my good things list because it was like I made $200 on YouTube and didn't post like crazy. Surrender. Like, that is the name of the game. So I'm just going to keep showing up and sharing the things that I want to share, that I feel like you all want to see. And we're just going to have a good time. And I'm going to let God sort out the rest. But those of you who have been around since I've been on this YouTube journey, like I started in 2024, consistently posting every week. you know that part of what I was trying to do was to establish another stream of income because I'm self-employed, right? And currently my industry, which is public health, I mean, it's being decimated. Decimated. And not only do I work in the field of public health, but I work specifically in the field health inequities. So I have clients who can't even use the words that we've been using for decades to describe our work and describe the importance of our work. They can't do that. And if they can't do that, they can't hire me. So like, you know, income streams being decimated. And now I have to figure out, with God's help, and he's helping me and he is taking care of me. And I'm so grateful. But I'm just grateful that I had the wherewithal to say, okay, I need to take YouTube seriously. Having another stream of income is always helpful. $200 may not seem like a lot of money, but after taxes, it can pay my utility bill, right? So I'm grateful, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who shows up here. And that's just a little bit of context, but I did put it on my good things list because it was a good thing. Anyway, let's get back on task because I can be chatty. What is this? Okay, maybe we can highlight our days here. 1, 2. Okay. Oh yeah, daylight savings, guys. We get an extra hour. What are we gonna do? I love waking up on daylight savings day in the fall. It's like, wow, was I sleeping that long? It's so good. I still haven't found these stickers. Actually, prepared for like a plan with me. Let's see. I'll just use what I have. And I guess I'll figure out October at a later date. Later dates. Okay. Anyway, I'll figure it out. So, yeah, these things did not get done. Oh, but listen. I feel so good. I sanded and oiled my Adirondack chairs, even though we're in fall, and I should have done this back in spring. But the point is, it's done. So we're ready for next year. Window boxes. Okay. Slowly but surely, when you are single and trying to manage a whole house by yourself, it's a lot. And you're self-employed. I mean, think about it. Like, I have to think about my businesses and making money. And that takes a lot of energy. And so it's not like going to work every 2 weeks knowing that you're going to get a check. And then I still have to like maintain my house and slowly renovate it. And jeez, it's a lot, but I'm grateful. God has given me energy. And I'm going to have even more energy over the next few weeks because I started iron transfusions last Thursday. I have to get 5 over the next 5 weeks. So every Thursday, they're pumping me with iron, and it's going to make me feel like a superwoman. So this is October. I did a little decluttering. I did put the money in my brokerage account, have not invested it because I'm so nervous with figuring out how to rebalance my portfolio and make it a 4-fund account instead of a 1-fund account. So we're going to move that to November, but I got to figure it out because you can't just have money. The money's been sitting there for almost 3 weeks now. Ridiculous. Fun Money Co. is coming. That's my Etsy shop for my printables. Again, trying to set up ways that I can support myself by using my every talent that I have. Let's just put some stickers. These are Hubman and Chub Girl stickers that were gifted to me a year ago or so. So let's just put these here. Iron transfusion. I think it's so cute. And this is perfect because this is exactly what it looks like. They put the needle, the ivy in my arm. Okay, so I have that. I do need to call my doctor to check on my prescription for my meds, so I have to write that down. But this month, I thought for the theme, again, just using my Hubman and Chub Girl stickers. This is for a Hobonichi kit, and I clearly cut up my Hobonichi earlier this year, so there's that. So I'm just using the stickers, however. So I think I'm going to use this one just to finish out the autumn, and then save this one. Save this one, super cute. And then this is going to be December because it's my birthday. It's my birthday month, so I'll use this in December. And I'll save this one. I'll save this one. And I'll save this one. I mean, I'm still going to use them because they are cute. And so we'll put, that's going to be our theme for the month. So let's just put, let's put this one here. Hello, Autumn. Just right at the top. I don't even know if you can see that. Am I being ridiculous? Because my camera, I'm using a camera, so the focus will autofocus on us, and we can't see anything. What else do we want to put? Let's put this, and we can put our, I mean, should we do it this way? Should we do it this way? No, let's put it right there. And we can put our goals there. And what else? Because I want to save some for the weekly. But you know what? I can put a reminder here. Let's just put a reminder. And I'm going to write invest monies and then rebalance account. Okay, that's cute. Super cute. So we have that, and oh, I can use this. I think I'm gonna use this one for my 3 goals for the month. That'll be cute. And then I gotta put something else in that space. Maybe a cute little fox. Cutie. I cannot stand it. Okay. And then I will pop a little pumpkin. I love these little cuteness little things. Okay, just something to put on my girl. I told you I was recording a video. My best friend's been calling me all morning. I love her, but we've been chatting all morning. Okay, so that is that. And let's go to the weeklies. Okay, so a couple things just to thin out this planner and of what I want to do. So I went through and I looked at all of these pages. These are weeklies. I'm going to remove them because I don't need to keep September in here. Just to free up a little bit of space. Got October here. And then I'm going to keep this one. And then, y'all know I don't archive. This is why I love the Rings, I'm not archiving stuff. Like, stuff goes in the recycling bin because it's over. I'm done with it. So Saturday, I didn't go to the gym yesterday because I was running around trying to get books from the Goodwill for my nephew's library. They were doing a book drive, so I went around to the different Goodwills to drinking tea to buy some books, and that got in the way of me going to the gym. But I did go to the gym Monday, Wednesday, and I will go today, and those are weight days. So I go to the gym to do my weight training. It's efficient to do it there than at home. And I like to go in the middle of the day because no one's there and I don't have to wait for any of the machines. I love my gym. I had a wonderful studio visit. It was a virtual studio visit with a curator to discuss the show that she's curating me in along with 3 other artists. It's going to be next year, September through December. It's an institution show. So institution meaning like a historic institution. I believe it's a foundation and a gallery. And they're 2 big, large, beautiful spaces. And we were talking about deadlines and the show's statement. And so that was a good time. And I did the iron transfusion. Plus I picked up the Chase. Okay. This was at 2:30. This was at 11:45. Friday. Okay. Saturday, Sunday. Okay. So next week, let's plan it out. I'm using the wrong pen. That's why it felt kind of weird. Next week I don't have, and I'm just going to put this here because I need to remind myself, no therapy. My therapist is out, but she is back on this day. So, and I'm not even upset because quite honestly, I may have to go down to therapy every other week because it's $200 a session, and $800 a month right now is quite a bit for me. But I will I'll let God sort that out. Therapy is really important, but I've been in therapy every single week since November 2020. So I'm okay. I had already planned to go down to every other week, but I hate that I have to think about it now in the context of like, oh my God, $800 a month. It's my biggest bill next to my mortgage. So I think what I'll talk to her about is like in the new year, we go down to every other week. And I think I need her to update my price because my therapist does like an equitable pricing model. So she goes based on not only your salary, but then your sort of historical context, meaning she'll give you a questionnaire. And one of the questions is like, do you have an inheritance? Like, has your family left you some money? Because she's trying to get a sense of sort of how resourced you are in order to pay for this. And then the prices are cheaper depending on the questions you respond no to. So I am at the higher end of the spectrum. I think the only question I said no to was I don't have an inheritance. And I think her top price is like $225 and I pay $200. So perhaps I can, if I don't get a new client soon, we have to talk about my price. So anyway, no therapy on Monday. But I will be at the gym those 3 days, and I usually go to the gym around 1:30. because it's just me and the octogenarians. I love it. I love seeing them. They make my day. It's nothing like seeing an 80-year-old woman lifting weights. Okay. There's even like a woman there I met. She's like 92. She's lifting weights. So I love it. What else do I have going on next week? I have appointments. I should have said this was a Chatty. Oh, I have my iron transfusion. And what is this 1 year? Oh, I have an orthodontist appointment at 11. And this is my 1 year checkup. It's my final appointment with my orthodontist. Shout out Dr. Harris. He's so great. Oh, you know what else is happening this day? I need a sticker. Where are my stickers? Where's my sticker book? I just had it right next to me. So what's going to happen this week, or this is my intention. I wanted to surprise you, but I'm just going to tell you. So fountain pen day is Friday, November 7th. But I want to spend this week just sharing fountain pen and ink content. And I want to pen influence you. I don't want you to buy like a expensive fountain pen, but I want you to experience the joy of fountain pens. So I will be sharing all of my fountain pens, and we will be doing ink play. If you've seen my YouTube short, you know that I have the Diamond Inkvent calendar. We're gonna bust it open, okay? We're gonna swatch everything, and we're gonna ink up pens. And all throughout the week, I'm just gonna be sharing how wonderful my fountain pen collecting journey has been. Why I love the writing instrument so much, and the community, and it's just going to be a good old fountain pen time. So it's going to be fountain pen week for me. That will start on Monday and end on Friday. So I'll be posting videos hopefully every day, and hopefully they won't be so long, but I'm excited about fountain pen day. I am also going to work outside of home. So I have to find, well, I know what coffee shop I'm gonna go to. I'm just gonna go someplace local because I don't like leaving my house, but I have to work outside of the house on that day. So I just want to remind myself of that. Yeah, I have nothing going on. When you work for yourself, you have to make your own schedule, your own calendar. So I don't have any appointments, but we have a lot of work we need to get done. Okay, so I'm going to take these out as well. So these were I'll just show you what it looks like. These are these, are they Raymond Da Vinci dailies, 2-page on one day? And these work really well. I like a 2-page on one day, but only when I have a lot going on. And a lot going on, meaning I have appointments and meetings and tasks. If I just have tasks, I don't need to have this or this. I just need a sheet of paper and a bullet journal, a bullet list. So, but these are good. It's just they work better when I have a lot going on. Like this day, I was doing a bunch of things, but I didn't have a lot of appointments. So yeah, I'm going to take these out. I love this little tab, but it has ink on it, so we will get rid of it. So that will free up some space. We have all of this stuff that is going to be recycled. And then I'm just going to use this Hobonichi paper. and as my dailies for the week. So what I'm gonna do is actually, no, I like to leave them here. But what I can do is just start it off. Oh, let's just start it off, and we can just call this dailies. Dailies. And then, like today, we have Saturday, 1st of November. Okay, so I have the gym. I have to go to Lowe's to get supplies. I have to get, y'all, I saw, and I'm not scared because I have a forest behind my house, and my lawn guy has told me multiple times he's found snakes in the yard, that kind of thing. I opened the door the other day to let books out. There was a little boy walking up the street, and I have these big floor-to-ceiling windows in my living room that cross the window, so you can see my dog from the street. And my house is on an incline, like a hill, but people can still see him from the window. And this little boy was like waving at him. So I opened the door and I said, "You want me to let him come out and say hi to you?" He was like, "Yes." I opened the door. Books ran out and went to go play with the boy. And then I looked down. It was a little baby snake on my porch. And it didn't scare me. I thought it was really cute, but I was like, I had to go get the broom, sweep it into the yard. My yard is covered in pine straw because I live in a tree canopy and it's nothing but straw and leaves. And then I was like, okay, gotta get some snake away because this thing should not be coming in upstairs. And of course, I went and got some stones from where I'm collecting rocks for my, anyway, I got some stones out the yard, and then I tried to like drop it on the snake. I ended up building the snake a little house to be in because it did not kill it. And I was like, Christa, and I felt bad trying to kill the snake because I feel bad like trying to kill a living thing, but I don't want it here. So I got to go get some snake away, and I want to get a little piece of 1/4-inch plywood. Because I want to have a better backdrop for this. So I want to do a DIY with that. And then I want to go to, am I going to do that today? I'm not in the mood to do that today. I'm just going to keep it light. I don't want to do a lot of errands today. Yeah, so I don't want to do a lot of errands. So record YouTube. That's what we're doing now. I have to record for the money channel. Yeah, I'm like making so many videos and I love it. But like 8 people watch my videos. And I keep saying it doesn't matter because it doesn't, because I really do love making the videos. I love playing savings challenge games and I love doing my budget with me's and stuff, but I got 8 people watch it and I make a lot of videos over there. It's just hilarious to me, but you keep going. I am going to turn over clothes. That's the one thing I want to do today, and then start sanding this bench, which if I can get it done over the weekend, it would be great. Turn over my clothes is just switch the summer and the fall clothes and like declutter because I really want to go shopping and get some things for my capsule wardrobe. So I'm just going to use dailies. Dailies are fun. And that should be okay. What else do I have to do? I don't want to, I'm going to put it on my rolling list because I have to edit the budget printables. So I'm glad I didn't rush to put them up. I've been using them quite a bit because I want them to work really well. And it's the budget printables for my personal planner. And I just noticed some things that I wanted to tidy up. So I want to just edit them, and then I will get them up as soon as I can. I want them to be useful, but they have to work for me first before I try to share them with you. So I have to edit that. And then I have a budget book that I made for my happy planner, and I'm just testing it out. But what I'm finding is I like to have my budget, paycheck budget in here, just because this is on the go. I can keep track of my expenses and things like that. But once a week, I go into my happy planner where I have a fuller picture of my financial life. And those printables are 8.5 by 11. So I've been using those over on my money channel and just trying to get them right. So I just want to make some final edits before I put them in the Fun Money Co. I have to clean up my Google Drive. Okay. And I've already sort of cleaned up my work clutter, but you know. And then let's see for home. So I did declutter my living room. I mean, it wasn't much to declutter, but I did do a good clean in there. So I want to continue going room by room, and it's so peaceful when you can get rid of visual clutter. My God, it's so wonderful. Personal. All right. I think so. What these are just like lists. I just keep them here because I never know what day I'm going to work on stuff. So I will look at, okay, this is all the stuff that personally needs to be done. This is the stuff in the house that's on my mind. This is the stuff I need to do an inventory of my studio website. It's a mess, but I need to inventory it and make updates because I have to get back to selling my own artwork and not just relying on my gallery or the gallery that represents me, because now it's like a priority. Like I'm out here trying to be a full-time artist. Okay. So I want to do that. I also want to check on domains because I have a feeling I don't want anything to go lapse. Google suspended my email, locked me out because my Google Drive went over the limit. So I have to delete things from my Google Drive from my work email, and then I have to add those client files, the ones that I am allowed to save, because not all clients allow me to save files. Some of them I have to delete and destroy. Add client files to my external drive. So that's a whole project. Like, it's going to take hours. So I just want to make sure I have it written down. So I make this like, this is like everything that needs to be done. And then I also need to search the MWBE database. for New York City for RFPs. RFPs. Requests for proposals for so that I can start pitching myself. I've been in business since 2019 as a, my company, the Blackburn Institute, and I've been consulting since 2017, but I didn't set up my company until 2019, and I've never had to look for work ever, not once. I've never had to submit RFPs or any of that stuff. And I thank God for that. But now I guess I'm in a season where I got to go look for work. So I'm going to do that. All right. So I feel like I'm just going to use dailies and we'll see how that goes. And keep it cute, girl. I need some more stickers. I need some little happy stickers down at the bottom. Okay. All right, guy. I think you're cute. And maybe next week I'll use these. Put it here on the side and just make my own Hobonichi. Okay. So I think that's it for that. Let's go through the rest to see what else I need to clean out. So this is when I was working on the Etsy shop printables, just going through each of them. This is the budget book, and it's so many inserts that I was trying to get through. So these are my notes. This is what I need to do to set up the shop. YouTube ideas. Okay, I want to keep that in here. I decided that I'm gonna move this little Kanban board that I was using to my plotter, because that space is more like a work planning space, and so I am going to move that. I am going to this is the list of all the videos that I post for my stationery channel, and then all the videos that I post for my money channel. I'm going to move all of that to the plotter because this is where I want to work. Oops, sorry. And my plotter is so cute. So what I was doing yesterday when I was in here updating, so I've listed all of the videos, YouTube videos. If it's in green, it's for the money channel. If it's in blue, it's for the stationery channel. So I think that's what I'm going to do instead of this pullout. And then I'll put all the stats right here in this section. So I'm going to leave this in here to remind me. And then what else did I do in here yesterday? It's so good. The paper is so good. I'll have a scratch pad in my plotter, and then this is for my dailies. And then I just set up a tracker for the month. I'm going to try out this system. We'll see how it goes. But these are the areas that I need to work in consistently. And then these are the days, and the days that I work on certain things. Like, for example, today I am working on YouTube. So let's just say on the 1st, I can highlight I worked on a YouTube channel. And then I'll use this color for the whole month for all of them. And yeah, that way I can see how many days I'm working on what. And these are just the big areas in my work life. My public health work, my studio work, and then YouTube at the bottom. So I'm going to try that out. I'll let you know how that goes. I did try it out back in May, but I wasn't good at keeping track of stuff because I was just too busy with other stuff. I think that is it. We'll go through the plotter some other time, but I'm back in here every day during the work week. All right, so let's keep it moving. These little tabs, sub-tabs, are working out. So I have my Filofax numbers, but these little sub-tabs that you can just move or move them. They're working out really well. I like them. And I can change the colors, but I think that until they end up looking grimy, I'm not going to worry about it changing them. Making a list for my handyman. These are all the things that I could do, but I need somebody else to do it. Yes. I'm going to keep that in here. Oh, okay. So I'm glad I have this note in here. Add to weekend list. So I need to, when I go out today, so let me go back to my dailies. I need to go to TJ Maxx. Oh no, I said I didn't want to do that today, but I will put it here. So TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I have to get Christmas boxes from my neighbors. I do that every year. I get a little box and I put little treats in them and give it to my 6 neighbors. So 2 in the front, or 3 in the front, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. So it's 7 now for neighbors, 7 boxes, plus snacks. And I get all kinds of treats, cookies, things that are individually wrapped. I get cards. I want to get holiday cards for everyone, including friends and family this year. So I just want to make sure I have that on the list, and I can pick that up when I go out. So that was this little bullet. I'll just leave that here. Okay, that's Christmas stuff. Gift boxes from, yep, okay. This is just whatever. Okay, so I want to take some of this stuff out because I'm in my happy planner for, so this is my big old happy planner. It can't even fit in screen, but I have my budget book that I made, and you know, it's financial. So I'm making edits. That's why you don't, you know, October, you know, budgeting for the paycheck and stuff like that. So because I'm in here, I just want, and I'm in here every week on Sunday to kind of reconcile my expenses and stuff. Certain things, I'm just trying to loosen the grip on these rings a little bit. So these goals, I don't need to, actually, I want to add this to the happy planner. I like having my goals in here just so I can be reminded. That can stay. Thank God I'm able to pay myself a paycheck. I don't take anything for granted. So I have to make payroll 4 more times this year. We shall see. So these budget categories I don't need in here because they are in my happy planner budget book. I don't need this in here either, so that frees up space. I don't need this in here. I don't need this in here. So this finance section is just gonna be my budget printable, mainly just me keeping track of that part. And then notes, add to list. I need to add this to my narrow lists. I'm going to do another video with the narrow. I've been thinking about reorging how I have these lists set up so that they can be way more dynamic and useful for me on a daily, but we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. Some notes. I'm going to add this to my commonplace. And then lists, some more lists to add. And then I just put my field notes here. And this was just a space where if I needed some extra pages for stuff, I can jot stuff down. But I just have it, I just slide it in the back. And these are my printables that I told you about. but I just want to make some more edits before I continue talking about them. So I feel like I thinned this out enough, and the reason why I did that is because, let's see if I can get, I may have to take, where is my, it's right here. I want it to be able, if this is going to be truly a wallet, then I really want to be able to have my eating out and fun money envelopes in here at minimum. I don't need car maintenance right now, but maybe. Okay. But let's just test it out. But that was the idea, to free up space so that I could have a wallet, have the cash in here, and then I have this, cards, extra cards, which I'm not going to put them in there. Maybe I have some that are, let's see, out, money, and then, oh, I don't even have any more fun money. Clearly, I am done. I am done. I mean, I have to do a cash stuffing for the paycheck we just got, but I don't have any more money. And this coin's going to my penny challenge. Okay, so that's all I have in there. But my cards, let me see if I can fit them in. Hold on, I'm gonna do this off screen. So I think that could fit in there nicely. And then I have that card. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be my new wallet for sure. I think this will work out really nicely. Okay, great. All right, so that solves it. Look at that, friends. Cards are in there, right? So I put the ones that I use the most, my driver's license, personal Amex, public health company Amex, studio Amex, right? And then in this thing in the back, I'm gonna put my like insurance card, my debit cards that I don't use. I only use one debit card for the credit union when I go get cash. So I'll just show you using a card that's nothing, but the plan is to just pop them. This is the arcade card. It actually has points on it. So this will fit in just like this, and yeah, I think I can put my other cards here and be okay. Everything closes just fine. But yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do. Welcome to my planner and wallet. All right, y'all, that is it for this week. I will catch you in the next video, and have a wonderful weekend and happy planning. Talk to you later. Bye.